Hello students, today we are starting a new topic, increasing and decreasing function. Increasing and decreasing function. This particular topic is the part of application of derivative. So in this chapter, we will discuss about increasing functions, strictly increasing functions, decreasing functions and strictly decreasing functions, and the intervals in which functions may be strictly increasing, may be strictly decreasing, may be increasing or may be decreasing. So first we start with increasing function. Increasing function. Let fx be a function defined on interval I. Fx be a function defined on interval I. Then fx is said to be increasing if fx1 less than equal to fx2 for x1 less than x2 where x1 x2 are the element of interval I. Okay, let fx be a function defined on interval I. Then fx is said to be increasing if fx1 less than equal to fx2 for x1 less than x2 where x1 and x2 are the element of I. If we go through by the differential method, or fx will be increase if f dash x greater than equal to 0 in I. If we go through a graphical approach, then suppose that the graph of the function is given and graph is moving. This is the graph, given graph, function graph. This is the graph of the function fx. Okay, so here there are some points between the graph. There are some points between the graph where the tangent to the curve is parallel to x-axis. So in increasing function, we have some point on the curve in interval I where the tangent to the curve will be parallel to x-axis. So in this case, f dash x means the first derivative of fx which shows the slope of the tangent at any point. So here, if f dash x greater than equal to 0, then we can say the function is increasing in the particular interval. And remaining points, if we say on remaining point and other points, here the tangent make acute angle with the positive direction of x-axis. So f dash x may be positive or may be equal to 0. So in this case, the function will be increased in interval I if f dash x greater than equal to 0, or traditionally if we want to find the increasing function, then fx1 should be less than equal to fx2 according to x1 less than x2 where x1 and x2 belongs to I. Now strictly increasing function. Let fx be a function defined on interval I, then fx is said to be strictly increasing if fx1 less than fx2 according to x1 less than x2, where x1, x2 are the element of interval I. Normally, if you use differential method, then fx will be strictly increasing if f dash x greater than 0 in interval I. That means in strictly increasing, the derivative of the function always should be positive. Suppose that if we use the graph of the function of a strictly increasing function, this is the graph of function fx, and if we draw tangent at any point of the curve, this is anywhere here, we are observing at all the points of the curve tangent to the curve making acute angle. So all angles are acute, so f dash x always become positive. So there are no points on the curve where the tangent may be parallel to x-axis. So inside the strictly increasing function, f dash x always positive, and the trade of the function should be fx1 less than fx2 for x1 less than x2. So this is the concept of strictly increasing function. Now I am taking decreasing function. What is decreasing function? Let fx be a function of x defined on I, then fx will be decreasing function if fx1 greater than equal to fx2 for x1 less than x2, where x1 and x2 are the element of interval I. There is the function fx, the trade of the function fx is opposite direction to the values of x. Here, let fx be a function of x defined on I, then fx will be decreasing function if fx1 greater than equal to fx2 for x1 less than x2. That means if the value of x are increased, then the value of fx will decrease in the interval I. Or if we want to use the differential method, fx will be decreasing function if f dash x less than or equal to 0 in I. If you go through by graphical method, how can we show? If we draw tangent at some point of the curve, we are observing here the tangent is parallel to x-axis. This is the curve y equal to fx, and draw between the interval I. So we are observing here there are some points on the curve where the tangent is parallel to x-axis. At that point f dash x will be equal to 0. Otherwise, remaining points, if we draw tangent, so we are observing the angle theta 1 here. Clearly this is obtuse. If we draw there, so here again we observe here the angle is theta 2. This is also obtuse angle. So for obtuse angle, tan theta become negative because m over dy over dx or f dash x all represent the slope of tangent, that is tan theta. So if theta is obtuse, so f dash x become negative. So for decreasing function, f dash x always less than equal to 0. Okay, so this is the concept of decreasing function. Now, strictly decreasing function. Strictly decreasing function. Let fx be a function of x, defined on I. This is the interval, okay? Then fx will be strictly decreasing. Strictly decreasing on I if fx1 greater than fx2 for x1 less than x2. Okay, where x1 x2 belongs to I. Strictly increasing, or according to differential, fx will strictly decrease if f dash x less than 0 in I. If we go through the graphical approach, this is the graph of function y equal to fx. If we draw tangent anywhere, on this curve, we are observing always the angle made by the tangent with positive direction of x-axis is obtuse. That means f dash x always less than to 0. And by traditionally, let x1 equal to 2, x2 equal to 4 and fx equal to 1 upon x plus 1. Interval is given here. 0 to, suppose that 10. I am given an interval 0 to 10. So these are both the parts of the. So here fx1 is 1 upon 3 clearly. fx2 is 1 upon 5. x1 less than x2 because 2 less than 4, but fx1 is greater than to fx2. So when function trading reversible method or opposite method to the values of x, we can say the function is strictly decreasing. So this is the concept of strictly decreasing functions. Now I am taking some questions based on increasing and strictly increasing function. The first question is that prove that fx equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 4x is strictly increasing on R. R means set of real numbers. That means this function is completely strictly increasing for the real numbers. So the values are not given here for the x, because the total whole interval, this function is, we want to show that the function, whole function is strictly increasing on r. So fx equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 4x. Now differentiate. We have 3x square minus 6x plus 4. 3x square minus 6x plus 4. This can be written as 3x square minus 6x plus 3 plus 1. Now take 3 common from first 3 terms. Now you have x square minus 2x plus 1 plus 1. This also can be written as x minus 1 whole square plus 1. This is the value of f dash x here. So this is always greater than 0. Now we are in the condition that we can say finally this total value is always positive, because this is the square, never be negative. The minimum value of x minus 1 whole square may be 0, then the 1 is the remaining value. So total value become, minimum value become 1. So this value never be equal to 0 or less than to 0. So fx is strictly increasing on r. Okay, clear? So whenever this type of question are coming in your examination, you only shows that the differential of the particular function is always shows the value for increasing function greater than or equal to 0, or for strictly increasing function, because the question is strictly increasing. So we shows that the value of f dash is greater than to 0. Now in second question, in which question we want to show that the given function is increasing on r. So again fx equal to 4x cube minus 18x square plus 27x minus 27. Differentiate. So f dash x equal to 12x square minus 36x plus 27. 12x square minus 36x plus 27. So now we take common here. What value should we take common? 3. If we take 3 common here, so we have 4x square minus 12x plus 9. In next step, this can be written as 2x minus 3 whole square, because if you open 2x minus 3 whole square, this become 4x square minus 12x plus 9. This may be greater than or equal to 0, because there is no extra term. So 2x minus 3 should be 0 at x equal to 3 by 2. So this f dash x is may be greater than or equal to 0. So fx is increasing function on r. So there are two questions. One for strictly increasing on set of real numbers. Other is a question of CBSE 2017, in which we want to show that the function is increasing on r. So for increasing, we only show that the value of f dash x is coming greater than or equal to 0. So there are some problems based on increasing and strictly increasing functions.